YouTube, it's Tootie. It's Cat Booty.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our
Boota.
We were booting. Yet again. Fucking roasting. It's climbing, it's 35. It's gonna get wham. We were booting again today. Marveloso. I've done alright. It is a little bit like last week. Bit more CEX fodderage, but some really nice bits and some great deals as well. I mean, I did alright last week out of the stuff from that, to be honest. Old Lurcho weren't there. There's a few of the fellow lizards. Many thanks to Ryan. You know why, pal. Really do appreciate that, buddy. Helped me out, big style. Seen Lewis as well. I think I might upset Lewis. Amanda went back to the car because she said he was in a huff. And I said we don't normally say, oh, this is what I picked up. But he asked me, and I thought I've got to show him this deal, and it upset him a little bit. But so I'm sorry, mate. I won't do that in future. I shall keep it to myself, Amanda. I won't put him in a, what'd she say? He had the hump. But he found something quite nice, which cheered him up, which de-humped him. So, yeah, not anything. Is there anything to keep? Maybe. Maybe one thing. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm not sure if I've even got it. I might already have it. I can't remember now. But most of it will be fodderage. And there's a huge chunk of it that's definitely fodder, and I bought it purely for that reason. You'll see why. At the time, I thought it was quite a bit of money. Put them into CX. They're not the best condition, but I think I've done okay. But yeah, generally across the board, some really nice deals. I did pick up. I know this is a gaming channel. It's this is the booter section of it. Them's that boot. Well, no, you get your vinyl, man. You get your Asian chasing the mobile phones. You get your Africanos with shoes and clothes, and then you get your Lego people. Well, I turned into a Lego person today. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tubs of Lego. Yeah, it's a lot of Lego. And I basically bundled it in with some games, so I'll show you the games and I'll tell you the price, but I think it's a pretty good deal. Them that know the Lego, and I'm sure there's people that watch the booter videos that do, you know, go to the booters and get Lego and stuff. So I'm not going to show you the Lego because it's not really relevant. But yeah, I mean, just in terms of that alone, God knows how much money's worth there is in it. So we'll start with that anyway, because that was that the first thing I picked up? It may have been the first thing. So yeah, it was two ladies and a lad, and they had a big old fucking, what do you call it, Land Rover Jeep, and it was ram-packed in the back, absolutely rammed. And on the just like, you know, early doors setting up, and I seen they had a shoot. No, I asked them. I said, "Have you got any video games?" And she said, "Yes, I've got some DS stuff." So I'm great. I'll have a look at that. And as I was talking to her, I could see a mate was in the back moving stuff around, getting stuff out, and I noticed a Lego tub. Yeah, I'll just show you. Like, it was like that. So I thought, I know, I'm not daft. I know when there's a bit of money. So she was going there, and I said, "Oh, how much is your tub of Lego? Why are you there?" She said, "I've got loads," she says. "I've got 6 tubs of it." She's got around 6 tubs of it. So I'll be interested in that as well anyway. So she gets these DS games out in this shoebox. Straight away I noticed 2, grabbed them. There was a bag of GBA games. A lot of them were American, so I think they were hooky ones. There was no device, she had a sat nav, this, that and the other. And I said, "Oh, I'll take the, how much is it for the 2 games? And she said, a tenner. Now that sounds a lot, and it is, but they're worth a lot more than that. So she sort of knew a little bit, and I said, "Yeah, that's fine," because I knew they'd been, and I hadn't picked anything up. You know, when you're not picking anything up at the start, you get a little bit like get a bit twitchy. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll take them." I said, "Oh, how about your Lego?" So she, to be fair to her, she went and started getting the boot. She went, "Oh, come round, mate." And I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks," you know. and there was a shit ton of it. So she was showing me all this, that and the other, and she sort of said, oh, he's a little lad that was there. She said he got really into it, we bought loads, and obviously he's just gone off it now, sort of thing. So how much are you asking? So 10 quid on the games. She said she wanted 60 quid on the Lego. So I said, oh, would you do 60 quid for the Lego in the game? She said, I'll do 55. So I'm not going to show you, so it's a lot of money, it's a lot of money, right? I was like, no, I'll do that. So the 2 games, Mario Kart DS, New Super Mario Bros. So between them, I think it's £24 trading. So that's nearly half the value. Okay, it's CX credit, I know, it's not cold hard cash. But I could probably sell them for that much, you know what I mean? I could probably get my money back easy. I mean, that's what CX are giving you vouchers. So even just in them 2, it's half the money back. And I say, them that know Lego, trust me, there's fucking superhero Lego in there, there's all the instructions and everything. It's a literally is a no-brainer. So them that make go booting or go booting, Kevin Wolford, mate, if you see fucking Lego, buy it, dude. Don't leave, I'm going to leave it for someone else. Fuck that, they'll all have it. Be that person. Because all I'm going to do, I'm just going to convert that into retro stuff, one way or t'other. Right, what did I grab next? I grabbed these for the lady. Youngish girl there with her mum. And seen a Wii Fit board was out. I thought, oh god, Wii Fit board, not interested in that. And I just happened to ask her, and all the villagers were going past. I said, oh, have you got any games for your Wii board? She said, I've got a Wii. In the bag somewhere with some games. She was selling a lot of musical instruments, so she was getting sidetracked with that, and I sort of decided to just fucking loiter. And she was over, like I said, she was there with her mum, but her mum was struggling to put this table up. I thought, well, while I'm waiting, I'll give her mum a hand with a table, you know, like a little paste table thing. And obviously, like I say, you know, one good turn deserves another. And she went, oh, I'll go and find this Wii for you. So the mum found the bag. I mean, it was only like a little bloody new Beetle. It wasn't a big old fucking van, there wasn't much to it. But she was too preoccupied selling these musical instruments. So anyway, in the bag, there was a Wii. I said, oh, I've got the Wii, I'm really after the games because I've got Wii U sort of thing. And there was only a couple, but I grabbed one, I grabbed another. So the one that I grabbed initially, it was then had a bigger box. I said, how much is actually £2? I said, what about this one? She said, oh, yeah, you can just have that as well. I said, I'm sure it's £2, £2.50. I got a big box Mario Kart with the wheel and Wii Sports. So £2.50 is like 17. Well, they give you 13 quid CX, 4, 5 maybe a quid for that. You know, so I was up and running anyway at that point, and I fucking splurged a fair old chunk of change on the other stuff. So I think it was just one of them days. I think I just got a little bit lucky, and that's all the booter is. You know, don't let anybody tell you it's, oh, I'm the master at the booter, or I'm the. It doesn't. You know, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's certain little things you can do to maybe win, you know, curry favour and stuff like that. Being polite is always a good one. You know, not being too timid, I suppose. No, I think there's a fine balance between being forceful and just standing back and letting everyone run over, you know, walk over you. So, you know, not being overly aggressive. But generally, it's just luck. It's just if you're there at the right fucking time, someone pulls something out. That's all it is. Case in point, yeah, with these two, there's a family there, and he had like loads of pumps. Must have bought a job lot of these like pumps, like Converse knockoffs. And I don't think they were all there as a family, if that makes sense. So I said to the old man, I said, oh, have you got any video games? And there was a mum, the old man, and a daughter. And he was rolling a roll up, and he was just like, no. And I looked at the family, as he was saying no, I looked at the family, and the daughter was nodding her head. I was like, oh, I was like joking. He said, oh, you're saying no, and she's saying yes. And she was in like just a black bag, you couldn't see what was there. He said, oh, I've got some in here. So she started pulling these games out, 360 games and stuff. Which nothing really caught my eye, and then she pulled out these 2 games. I was like, oh, I'll be interested in them. And then she pulled out some DS, the one DS. I said, oh, we've got any more DS in there? And she pulled out all these like shitty DS games, and there's nothing there of note. So I said, how much do you want for these 2? And she was like, I don't know. Looked at the old man, and he was like, well, I'll make her an offer. So I was thinking, fucking how's it gonna be out? So I really like just guessed, because I ain't got a fucking clue. So they're 5 for the pair, and she was like, that's fine. So for £5, I got me Batman Arkham Knight on the PS4. So £2.50 and £2.50 for Until Dawn. That one there is probably about all it's... No, probably made about £5. That one, a little bit more in that one, probably about 10 or something like that. So again, for £5, not bad. I'm not probably going to keep these. These are the ones that I was umming and ahhing about. I don't like horrors anyway. Batman Arkham Knight, I never really got on with it, even on the 360 when it was on there. But this is the one that's got... It includes Harley Quinn story DLC. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a... Yeah, there's a code. There's a code. Red Hood story pack. I'm not going to show you the code. It might be... God, there's loads of them. Scarecrow Nightmare missions. Harley Quinn story pack. Season pass. 6. I don't know. I don't know if they've been used. I ain't got a clue. But yeah. What you gonna do when he come for you? So that was that. So it's not loads. It's not a load of stuff. It's just there's a fair old chunk of change and all. I picked up this. So there's a guy there. Lewis pointed out because he's not really into PS2s. He goes, "Oh, there's a PS2 down there." Must have been the guy's garage, covered in dust. Fat PS2. Looked underneath it. Looked at the games. I said, "Oh, how much is a PS2?" He said, £20. I was like, "Okay," which is not bad. You know, lifted the PS2 up, looked at the games, just sort of see if there's anything there. I said, "Oh, are you selling the games separately?" No, it's all together, £20. And I was like, I just, spent £55. I was like thinking, £20, I get £10 back. That means I'll try and get a tenner out of the shit PS2 stuff here. So I was just thinking, I can't be bothered. So I left it. Another lizard guy, I think he bought it. But literally 5 minutes later, and this is the beauty of the booter, Lewis pointed out, he goes, "Oh, there's a PS2 up there, just on its own, no wires." Walked up to it. I'll show you it. You've all seen the PS2. Sorry about the camera, it's just behind it. Basically, it's a guy who had tools, just box of tools, right? And this was just there. And so, how much is the broken PS2? £1. So it's all smashed up. But that's all my mate would be interested in. Anyway, so I said that to Lewis. I said, the one for £20's no good to me, really. That's perfect. Here's £1, boom, give me £9 back. Whereas that one, I've got to spend 20 to get at least £10 back, and then I've got to try and get the rest out of. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. That's perfect for me. I could buy broken PS2s all day long, especially at £1 each. I mean, if someone wanted a PS2 for £20 and wanted to play and cleaned it all up, it'd probably be alright. But nah, not for me. Right. What do we do next? Now, this is an interesting little stall. Little bit of everything. And what was it that caught my attention? A PSP title in a clear plastic tub. Because looking at it, it looked like it was toys and a lot of music. So I looked in this clear plastic tub, and there was DVDs on top, but within it, obviously because I've seen the PSP, I started digging, there were some games. So I said to the chap, I said, "Oh, how much are the games in the box?" Because there's PS2 stuff as well underneath it all. I said 50p each. I started digging a bit more, found some Wii titles. Everything's 50p. So for £1, which ain't bad. I don't know if I've got this one, I should know because I did the whole fucking collection thing. But Soul Calibur Legends, I don't think I've got that. I'm sure I'll pick this one up anyway, Ready to Rumble. I'm sure I'll definitely remember seeing that one. But that one, I don't know, I don't know if I've got that, but I have now. That's all complete. Disc's fine. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm convinced I've got that, because I know before I didn't think I had it and I traded it in to CEX. I can't tell up there. I should know, because I did the fucking collection video. You would have thought I took notice of my own video, wouldn't you? So, we'll do these two. We're on, got the last leg going round. So God knows how me and Lewis missed them. They're on the store, there's quite a few. PS3 titles. So how much are they? She said £1 each. So I looked across at them, and there's two that sort of stood out. So I said, "Oh, would you do £1.50 for the pair?" She said yes. It's for 75p. Now, that might be all they're worth. I don't know. I took a bit of a flyer. Tomb Raider and Resident Evil 6. So I know you sometimes think that's worth a shit ton. I'm not convinced. These are in great condition. 75p though. It's got to be worth a punt, isn't it? That's the thing with some like 360 and PS3 games. It can be worth next to now, or you can do all right out of them. Sorry about that, guys. And I've forgotten where I got to. All I know is the temperature's gone up. Yeah, it's 38 now. I just talked about the PS3 games, didn't I? Okay, 3 more piles and that's it. We're done. Right, we'll do this one. Again, I think this upset Lewis a little bit. I've made a bit of a boob on one as well, so Lewis, you'll probably be happy about this. But I'm sure it wasn't even in there, to be fair. Right, so there was again, I'm sure it was a bit of a house clearance type place, and I've seen this woman there before. She's there with a daughter and her husband. I think she must be the nan, because I definitely heard the daughter say nanny. The girl, rather, saying nanny. He had a load of stuff everywhere. Remember I told you about the PS1 last week? It was in a box at the back, and it was rattling around. Well, we walked past this store, because I was chatting to Lewis, and he went, oh, PS1 there. And I said, oh yeah, that was the one that was here last week. And he went, oh yeah, I remember that one. I said, I think it's just rattling around in a box. And he walked past. Now the thing was, the one last week was an older woman and a younger woman. And I walked past and I thought, and I seen the husband there, and I thought, just in my head, I thought, I don't think it is, you know. And I went over, and I think Lewis must have carried on walking. And I went over and asked her about it, and she was fucking so lucid in what she was saying. And it was cobweb to hell. So how much to PS1? So what, this here? And I said, yeah, the one with all the spiders in it. She like fucking jumped away, obviously didn't like spiders. And she sort of said, oh, I don't know, this, that, and the other. And then she said, oh, I thought we had some games. And then the little girl said, oh yeah, we have, there's a bag over here at the front. So I thought, fuck the PS1. Went to this carrier bag, which was just on the floor, ripped it open, and at this point Lewis must have seen me move. So he come over my shoulder and he was like, for fuck's sake, I thought you said it was the one from last week. And I was like, no, I thought it was. And there was a bag of games, and to be honest, they're all smashed. Right, so there's a right old fucking mishmash in there. I'm sorry, Lewis, honestly, I really am. So I picked out a handful of games. I think at this point, Lewis just thought, fuck that. You bastard, I'm moving on. So I had these games, and to be honest, it was like Gran Turismo 1 and 2 and a few others, nothing amazing. So I just get these games, and some of them are a bit bashed up, one's missing a disc, etc. So when I was seeing, I said, oh, how much for these? And she went, 20 quid. I was like, what, for the games? She went, no, for everything, with the PS1. I was like, oh, because the PS1 was manky. I was just thought, again, I haven't spent that money, I just thought, I don't really spend 20 quid on something that it's a bit iffy. And I said, okay, what if I take out, so I only want the games. And she said £15. And I was like, well, I might as well buy it all then. It didn't make any sense. The logic, it didn't make any sense. She was like, exactly. I'll tell you what, if I take out 4 of the games, which is like, I say Gran Turismo 1 and 2, some of that, the ones that were complete, I can't remember now, they weren't much cop. So what would you take for these ones that left over? And she said, 8 quid. So I thought, looked at them, I thought, fuck it, let's do 8 quid. So I'll give her 8 quid. And what got? Now this was a cock up here, because it's got what it needs, ish, but it's missing the back. And again, in the heat of the moment, I went through the bag, and it definitely weren't in there because I would have seen it. It's missing the back, and obviously, and ultimately, it's missing the back inlay. And it's Metal Gear Solid: The Special Missions, and it's missing the back. It has got the disc and the Konami doobar, but it's missing the back. So you haven't got the other layer. I said to Lewis, I said, yeah, it is only one disc, and he said, yeah, it's just in a double case. I've got it anyway. But yeah, a bit of a. But the one that is complete is Metal Gear Solid. So, and that's got everything in it. I was kind of hoping that there were, you know, I'd end up finding the back, but it wasn't in there because I'd looked through again for something else I'll show you in a minute. This needs a new case as well, but both discs are in there, both platinum. So it just needs a new charity shop, fucking best of Bill Oddie things, whatever, and just rob the case off it. Dino Crisis, pretty nice nick, all complete, black labelled. Yeah, not bad, not pretty good nick. And then the one that nearly sealed it, that is missing the disc. I might have, I can't remember, I've got multiple different bits of games, if you like. Because I did say to her, this one's missing the disc, it might be in the PlayStation. I was hoping it wasn't in there. It's Final Fantasy VII Platinum, so it's missing disc 3. Normally it's disc 1 that's missing, so it's got disc 1, 2. Yeah, he's even got the demo of 8, but no 3, which is a shame. But £8, maybe a bit much, I don't know. I was kind of swayed with Metal Gear Solid, and I just didn't think about the back cover for that. But I said I was went through the bag looking for the disc for Final Fantasy, and it weren't there. And I would have seen the back for Metal Gear if it'd been there. And I don't think it was there. They said it was just a lot of bits. But yeah. I think it just pissed Lewis off a little bit, because I know he goes to one before he comes to one I'm at, and he didn't find anything there either. And I said to him, I said, oh yeah, I was bummed out last week, to be honest. But you know, overall, I sort of still did okay. But it's just nice, you know, when you do get some nice bits. God, my nose is going now. Right, this one was a fucking great. This was probably, did I get these? I got these before I got that PlayStation bundle. These are the ones that I kind of showed a little bit to Lewis, which obviously set him off. I don't mean to like dig him out of this video. It was just one of them days, I think. And I shouldn't have showed him, because even Amanda said, "Hey, watch the video anyway." I said no, because I say we don't usually say what each of us found, but this one was a fucking deal, man. So there's two girls and a lad. So one of them, it must have been one of them, their son. I'm sure I've seen them there before, but like selling like women's clothes and stuff like that. I tend to see the same people most weeks. And again, like two women, it's usually fucking handbags, and they get. I told you this a million times. They will get the hangers out. They take ages setting up this fucking rail for like 50p an item. And you're thinking, there's no, it's women for you. So I just happened to ask. I don't suppose you've got any video games in there, have you? Yes, we have, and DVDs, and comic. No, she said we've got comic books and DVDs. I was like, what? Obviously not that. I don't know anything about comic books. I was like, well, yeah, I'd definitely be interested in the games. She goes to the boot, and it was quite well, you know, quite well packed. Everything was in different sort of its own bags and stuff. So she pulled out this big blue, like sack. And she said, I think they're all in there. She said them boyfriends games, and DVDs. I said, oh, I sort of not joking. Sort of said, oh, just you know you're selling them? Yeah, we're having a bit of like a giggle. And she said, yeah, he just chucked a load in there, but you'll have to dig through them all. And there was a lot. There was a lot of DVDs as well. So I'm looking for, I see 1, 2, and literally it was an eclectic mix, as my mate Daz Corners Dolora would say. So I sort of said to her, how much are the games? What was it? It's something weird, like, yeah, it was weird, because she said DS games are £2, the rest are £1. I'm sure that's what it was. Yes, it was. It was. Oh, okay. So I'm putting these games on. Literally emptied the fucking. Not empty. It wasn't brutal. So I said, "Is it okay if I take some of the DVDs out and just stack them to one side because I could see what was going on in there?" And I think pretty much picked it clean. So for £9, right? I didn't even haggle. Just give her the £9. So I took £1 back. So we got us again. Nothing fantastic. Someone might want this. When I thought for the price, it's got a big dirty sticker on it. I'll leave it on there. For the price, I'm going to pick it up anyway. And it's in really nice condition. And it's the OG Fable. I'm sure every man and his dog's got this one. Even got the receipt in it. Look, quite nice, you know. Blah blah blah. Fable. Then seeing this one again, they're all over the place. Been a while since I've seen any cube. But Tony Hawk's 3 on the cube. That's got a pre-owned sticker on the back. I hate stickers on shit. Pet hate. And that is all complete, lovely, you know. Discs a bit, yeah, a bit smeary, probably clean that up, but yeah. Pound. I've then seen this one. I'll tell you what, I've never seen this one in the flesh, ever. Nice. I ain't got a clue what it's worth, if it's worth anything or what or not, I don't know. But we've got SV Chaos, SNK versus Capcom. Weren't that bird that you knew, Jay? Alex? Last Play Expo. What, she was dressed up as her, weren't she? I'll tell you what, she didn't look too much different to her either. Lovely and complete. So I ain't got a scoob on that, but for £1, fucking I'm having it. He's coming home with 2E. We then got this one, which is quite interesting. So I'm not sure. I don't think that's meant to be in there, you know. Although I didn't check over this. Shit. I didn't check over it when I was there. I just make sure the discs are all in there. Super Street Fighter 4! Super one. But it has got the collector's hit book for Street Fighter 4. It's still got the manual. It's all complete for that one, but that's like a obviously come with something else. So I don't know if that's for a different game. It's not Super. It is just Street Fighter 4. Yeah, it tells you all the moves, quite good, different. So then, awesome fodderage. I said this last boot video, or the one before it. See any of these on most systems, grab them because they've always got a bit of a credit value in them. Sims 3, which is probably worth what I paid. I think it's £12 trading. Something daft. Doesn't have any instructions, but that doesn't matter for where it's going. Got a load of a bump fidge though. It's all there, yeah, it's all in there. And then the 2 Balters. So one of these I'm definitely keeping. And this other one is the one I'm not sure if I've already got. I need to check. Part of me thinks I've already got it. So the one I'm definitely keeping, because I know I haven't got this. I'll tell you what it is. It's complete. And you'll know what I mean when I show you. It is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Master of Cards. Master of the Cards. So this is the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. There is another one, which is the driving one or something like that. Something to do with driving or something. But this has even got the actual pack of cards on it. Still sealed. All complete. So well happy with that bad boy. It's even got the poster as well, look. Before he rips it to death. No, it's just it's not a poster, it's just some spam shit. I thought it was a poster, it's not, it's spammo shit. So well happy with that, because that's about 18 quid. In the sex shop. Not fucking cheap. And the last one, I ain't even checked how much this is. But for 2 squids, Pokemon Pearl. I'm something telling me I've already got this, but I will double check. Hang fire. Yeah, got it. Thought I did. Pokepearl. So we don't need 2 Pokepearls. I've even got Diamond as well. I think it's the latter ones that I'm after. Oh well, never mind. Never mind, we move on. So, £9. That can't be bad. I know, for £9. I mean, I don't even know what Pokemon Pill goes for. Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be kept. It's nice, like I say, it's always nice to get stuff you haven't got. I don't think I've ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! That Wii game. I definitely haven't seen that SVC Chaos. Right, the last bundle. Major fodderage this is. Again, I mean, the games themselves per item is not a bad deal. It's just a number of them that I bought, which pumped the outlay up. If CEX take them all, which I think there's one that they won't, so I might be slightly down. Because I just whacked them in there to sort of say, you know, I want to sell this item and looked at the total. The 360 titles, they are not in the best condition, but generally, even with the ring burn, CX can get that out, so they should accept them. Fingers crossed. So this was a late arriver. I think they were Russians or Polskis, definitely of Eastern European descent, just from the the accent. But they're a nice family, nice enough. 2 daughters, mum and dad. The old man was sound enough. And I sort of said to him, "Have you got any video games?" And the old man said, in my very rough Rusky accent, "Which games do you want?" I said, "Well, I'll have a look, whatever you've got." And he said something to his wife, so she scurries off into the boom and she pulls out like a, I don't know what it was, it wasn't a carrier bag, it wasn't a black bin, it was kind of like a charity shoppy type clear, donation bags. You can see in it, and I see there was just a load of 360, the bright green cases. So she sits down there trying to untie this fucking knot and thinking, "Oh, not the knot again. Fucking not the knot. Not the knot for me," but I've just ripped the bag open. She manages to untie the knot, and then she proceeds to empty them all onto the fucking tarpaulin. I'm thinking, no, because all the fucking lizards were going to be fucking clamouring after them. Because I just wanted to open the bag and give me the bag so I could sort through them, in control. Just to control your environment at the booter, because there's fucking hands appear from everywhere. But literally, as she's emptying them, I just seen ping, 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 ping. So I just like fucking gathering them all up. 14 games. I said, how much? No, as I was gathering up, I said, how much are the games? And the daughter said £2 each. And I was like, fucking, I'm definitely having these. So what I tend to do is just get what I want and then look at it afterwards. Because if you sit there looking at each one, someone's going to swipe in and get what you're not looking at. So you get what you want to look at, fucking get it in your zone, and then look at it afterwards. So going through them all, a lot of them are a little bit, I'm pretty sure, like I say, with the ring burn, I know the CX can burn that out. And depending on which one you go to, some will be a bit more accommodating, some go, "Oh, we don't take that." It's bullshit. They can buff them out. So I know where these ones are going to go. It's 14 games, £2 a pop, 28 quid. So I showed the old man, a few of them a bit road pig. So I said to him, "Would you do 25? Which, to be honest, I probably should have gone lower. But 25's a round figure, it sounds alright." And he was like, "Yeah, that is fine. That is good." So I thought, fine. It's not till I got back, one of them is a bit of a boner. And I've bought this fucking game before, it's exactly the same fucking type. It really pisses me off. So I've got 14 Lego games. So not bad ones to get in for fodder. So the one that I bought, and I can't, because they're all there, I didn't even check it. And when I seen this one, I thought, oh, please don't be all American. Lego Marvel superheroes. It's only this one. I was just like, oh, you motherfucker. But then the rest are all PAL, so it's not too bad. I think there's 4 that have got ring burn, but I'm pretty sure I've took ring burn in to see it before and they've cleaned them out. Lego the movie video game, Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Star Wars 3 Clone Wars, Jurassic World, Harry Potter 1 to 4, Marvel Avengers, Star Wars Complete Saga, The Hobbits, Harry Potter 5 to 7, Pirates of the Caribbean, Indy 2, Batman 2, and Lord of the Rings. So as I say, less Marvel superheroes is a bit of a kick in the pants, to be honest. Yeah, it's sort of 13, 14 Lego games, 25 quid. I think when I put in Marvel superheroes, I did it was £90 trading. So it's probably going to be 80 something, 82 maybe. I don't know what you get for Marvel, maybe 8 quid, 6 quid. They average around 5, 6 quid trading. So it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, even cash, it was something like 60 odd quid. So fucking, do you know what I mean? So overall, not a bad booter. The biggest thing is just the Lego. But I quite like, you know, even as a little bit of a side story. There you go. As a kid, I love Lego. I think most kids love Lego at some point. But I was really into it. I don't think I've told the story before, but I entered a competition to win a trip to Legoland Denmark, because that's where the only Legoland was at that time, was in Denmark. And I come second. And instead of winning it, I got like a jet plane as a free prize, and I love that. I don't know what happened to it, but I nearly won a prize to Legoland Denmark when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something, 8, 9 or something like that. There you go. Bit of Tootie history. Take it easy, the tubes, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.